my name is David, and welcome back to Alex's Board Game Stand, where we review kids' board games. And today we're reviewing a game called Dragon Strike, which is of course about dragons, right?
Yeah!
Are you excited?
Yeah!
I mean, dragons are her favorite thing, so we actually found this at a thrift store, which is the only way that you're going to be able to find this game because it came out in 2002 and is done by Milton Bradley, and that means it's out of print. And Dragon Strike has an extreme toy factor, as you can see right here, and this dragon is actually motorized. So when we picked this up from the thrift store, this was something that we thought would be fun, but this was a surprise hit in our household. And I'm getting ahead of myself, but now let us show you how to play this luck-driven roll and move dice game and show you what comes in the box. Let's go. Do your best dragon. So the contents in this box are as such. You get 4 red jewels, you get 4 blue jewels, but again, I got this at the thrift store, and this was the only piece that was missing, so that's a pretty good find in my book. And we just add another jewel, and then it doesn't really compromise it because we switch these out, and you'll know why that's important in a second. Then it comes with the golden eggs and the 4 player markers. They are pretty nicely done, thick plastic. Milton Bradley pretty much does a good job on most of their games when it comes to contents, though this one is messed up again. It is a thrift store buy. Comes with this dice with numbers and 2 different colors on it, and of course it comes with a motorized dragon. Now this is gonna have batteries in it, so I just want to put a friendly reminder out there to the board game world: if your game has batteries in it, always take them out when you put it in the box. And lastly, we have the game board, which you can't see all of it, but we'll go into it in a little more detail in a second. So those are all the contents. Now let's show you how to play this game. So the name of the game is quite simple. You'll be rolling the dice and moving. Sometimes you'll activate the dragon. In this case, I would have activated the dragon. And your goal is to try to retrieve the golden eggs. Now the dragon isn't going to take this too kindly to this, so he's going to try to stop you, and he'll be trying to knock over the jewels. Now in order to get those golden eggs, you're going to have to retrieve these 2 jewels to get the entrance to the secret passage to go up to the golden eggs. So you'll start the game set up like this, and you'll have your start markers on the entrance there, and you'll be rolling the dice on your turn, and you'll be moving either forward or backwards, though once you roll the dice, you have to commit to one direction. So in this case, I rolled 2. I can go out and go this way, or I can go out and go this way. So I couldn't split it up and go in 2 different directions. So the name of the game is to try to get the jewels, and the end game is to try to get the golden egg, right? So the way that you retrieve the jewels is to land directly on the spot that has a jewel. You'll then pick it up, and again, you have to get a blue one and a red one to get entrance, but you can't carry 2 jewels. So you have to have one on your head and then run this one back to the cave entrance and then put it in front of you, and then you have that blue jewel. Now you'll never have to pick up another blue jewel, so if you encounter it, you're just gonna let it sit there. So you'll continue to do that and get a red jewel, take that back to the entrance and get it in front of you, and then you'll be able to get to this passage, put both of these jewels right here, then they just go away, and then you're on your way to the golden eggs. Sounds easy, right? Well, the dragon is not going to let it be easy. So, as you can see, you're going to have these on top of your head, and they're just high enough, and when you roll a 3 or a 5, you resolve your move, so you'll move the 5 or the 3, but then you'll hit the dragon button activation here, and it's on the back, and he's going to try to knock off that jewel. Now, he's not going to knock it off every time, but like he did on the end there, he will knock it off, and well, sometimes, and the jewel will just sit here. Now, you can't pick that up on this turn. You can move off it and then come back and move and pick it up, but that's going to be easier said than done. Also, there are other things in the game where you can steal, so this game is pretty cutthroat for a kid's game, and that's one of the reasons why I like it. Again, I'm getting ahead of myself. When you directly land on somebody else's space, you can steal their gem and or the golden eggs. And that really comes into play when the golden eggs are out of the chamber here, because once somebody has the golden eggs, these jewels are irrelevant and you don't have to get these because these don't count as points. The winner of the game is the person that gets the golden eggs and takes them to the cave entrance. So people are going to try to land on the person with the golden eggs and ignore those jewels once this starts going. And there are spaces on the board that are going to allow that to be a little easier for your opponents to grab those golden eggs. So with that being said, let's go over those spaces now. So to start off, I want to say this board is really nice. I like the art, it's very vibrant, and again, it's a luck based roll and move, though it has a twist that I like and keeps the game interesting. So the first spot that we have here is move to a jewel. So you can basically just take your character and move to it and pick it up anywhere that it is, anyone that you need. The other one here is just a roll again space. Then you have take a jewel from another person. Now you can't take a golden egg, but you can take a jewel. But if the golden egg is in play, then why do you want to do that? There is a space that is right near the cave entrance here that says take the golden eggs from another player. Now people will start to bottleneck this space in the end of the game, and that's happened to me quite a few times. Next to that is a hidden space passage exit that goes all the way to this spot on the other side of the board, so you can take it either way. So you can take your jewels an easier route to do that. The golden egg spot, when you actually claim the golden eggs, you don't have to land on them, you just move past them and you'll slide down here continuing to do your move. So that is something to keep in mind as well. So like I said, you'll continue to do all this process, rolling this dice, activating the dragon, getting the jewels, and trying to ultimately take the eggs to the exit of the cave and win the game. So with that being said, as we always do on Alex's Board Game Stand, let's grade this game and tell you what we think. Let's go. So the grades are going to go as follows: a check minus being a bad, stinky game, a check being an okay to good game, and a check plus being a great game. You just got to go out there and find and buy and get for yourself and your family. And with that being said, kiddo, what are you going to give this game? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. What are you?
Check plus.
Plus. All right. So tell me the reasons why you like this game the most. What do you like doing when you play Dragon Strike?
Well, I have two things.
Okay, two things.
Okay. I like stealing the eggs.
Yeah, stealing the eggs. That is kind of fun. That's what the reason. Okay, good. You go ahead.
And I like press the dragon.
Oh yes. I mean, even if you have a jewel, it does get tense when you press the dragon. That is one of the most fun things to do in this game, and of course, it is the toy factor. And I'm gonna follow suit with Alex and go check plus for me. Check plus. This game, I'm actually finding myself saying, let's play Dragon Strike, kiddo. And it's strictly, I mean, you can see this is made for kids, though adults can get into it. And like she said, when you press the dragon, the tensions are high. That's where this roll and move game really sets itself apart from other ones like it. When you have a jewel and somebody has to press the dragon, or you have to press that dragon, and you're right here at the very end, you're like, oh my god, is he gonna get it? And he doesn't even, he like smells your jewel and your heart just drops. The components are really nice. Again, it's Milton Bradley, so they aren't really doing games anymore, or they are Hasbro, and this game is really hard to find, though I'm sure you can find it on eBay or Amazon for a kind of a hefty price. We got really lucky when we found this at the thrift store, and this is one of my crown jewels when it comes to finding games at the thrift store, right? Wouldn't you say? And she just came upon it, and I was like, oh wow, good find, kiddo. So who are you gonna recommend this game for, kiddo?
Everybody in the whole wide world!
Whoa, yes, every single one. I recommend it for everybody, board game enthusiasts, families. Everybody's gonna like this game. I've not played a person that didn't tell me that they want to buy this game. It's unfortunate that it isn't in print. Hopefully somebody can pick it up in the future, but until then, me and Alex and our family and everybody that we get in touch with, they're gonna play Dragon Strike, and we're gonna try to spread the word about it because we just absolutely love this game. And that's it for me and Alex here on Alex's Board Game Stand. Thank you so much for watching today's review. We really do appreciate it. And if you see this game on your thrift store shelf or anywhere at all and it's at a reasonable price, I say go ahead and pick it up. So until the next time that we see you, have a great rest of your day and a great time with all that you play. You heard it here on the Game Vine. We're out. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Dragon bye.